So over the past few GouFlections, I've talked about how it's important to make hard choices and avoid the easy ones, how to avoid procrastination, how to build your discipline. But something happened over the past 2 days where I did the exact opposite of everything I'm preaching. Came Saturday, where I ended up watching movies, spending time on social media, skipping the gym, eating junk food, sleeping late, waking up late. I broke everything that night. Am I a hypocrite? Does that make me a hypocrite? Does that make me a failure and that I should quit altogether? No. What good does that do to myself or anyone out there? What I realized and what brought me the most peace and comfort in my life is to accept the fact that I am human. And by definition, a human is imperfect, which means failure is to be expected. So when I have a rough day, I shouldn't be in denial and being defensive and aggressive and frustrated with myself that how dare I break the things that I know I shouldn't. That I should have been flawless and my whole life should be a streamline of actions and events that are perfectly aligned with what I believe in and are beautifully disciplined and no procrastination, never giving into any addiction. I'm not a human anymore if I actually do that. So when I accepted that I will fail, I realized that I learned a very important lesson, which is when I compare myself to where I was, say, last year, I wouldn't be able to hold 1 hour of work during a day on the weekend. And come this past weekend, even though I did all the bad things, I had at least did 4 or 5 hours of work, which is a huge improvement from last year. You may tell me, hey, it's been over a year and you could only muster 4 or 5 hours of work. I'll tell you yes. Because for almost 3 decades of my life, I've been living in a certain behavior under subconscious programs and routines. And I can't expect that everything will change in a glimpse of an eye in 1 year. Change is slow, change is hard, and it's very painful. And so I reframed my failures differently in the sense that instead of me expecting to never fail, instead I shift my focus to how to get out of that failed state as soon as I can, how to make them happen less often, and how to make them be shorter in duration. So when I fell on that Saturday night, here I am back on track on Sunday with the recording a GouFlection for you guys as I upload on Monday. I'm slowly regaining control to be in line with my commitments, with my purpose, as opposed to just letting Saturday carry over into Sunday, into Monday, into Tuesday of me wasting time day after day after day. But instead accept, hey, Saturday happened. That's okay. Let's focus on how to make Sunday better. And so when I compare myself now to where I was before, it's a huge improvement. Because tell yourself, has it ever worked beating up yourself for failures or for breaking your promises? The only thing it does is keep you breaking more of your promises. It pushes you more and more into your addictions. Instead, hold a compassionate approach of, hey, this is expected, this is okay, it happens. And just try to get out of it as soon as possible. Compare this to a baby child who's trying to learn how to walk. That child falls down, but instead of sitting there crying and never attempting to walk again, it attempts to get back up. And it falls and gets back up. And it gets better and better and better with time. And that's how you should see the process of self-improvement. To expect that you will keep falling, but for as long as you are trying to improve and grow, you are winning and you are being successful. And detach from the concept of how fast you want it or how quick it should be. And put the emphasis that you are trying and hence you are winning and hence you are successful. And that's all that matters. Because the alternative is giving up and not trying at all. So don't let that be.